What's up guys and welcome to another video. I really like the CES of Las Vegas, it's full of surprise and this year is not an exception. So I'm gonna talk to you about my favorite smartphone revealed this year. If you have already heard about TCL, you know that they do pretty good on affordable TV. But maybe you might not be very familiar about the phone brand. You should know that TCL is a brand behind Alcatel and BlackBerry, and this year they have announced 3 new phones with their own proprietary brand: the TCL 10L, the TCL 10 Pro and the TCL 10 5G. All these phones will be sold at a price under $500, and that is very interesting. All the TCL phones should have a quad camera with a dual LED flash. But the most interesting one is the TCL 10 Pro. The TCL 10 Pro will have 4 cameras, one 64 megapixel camera sensor, one ultra wide, one macro lens, and one ultra low light camera. The TCL 10 Pro will also have an in-screen fingerprint sensor with a curved AMOLED display, a still loved headphone jack, and of course an USB Type-C. The prototype tried during the CES was an Qualcomm Snapdragon 765, which is a good mid-range phone in 2020. TCL should announce more details during the Mobile World Congress in late 2020, such as the front cameras, the battery capacity, or also the internal spec. But the thing was that we already know is the price, and all these 3 phones gonna be sold under $500, which is a pretty good price for almost pretty high performance. TCL also released a new prototype of his foldable phone, which open revealed a 7.2-inch flexible touchscreen, running at 2K. This phone looks better than the Galaxy Fold, which feels weirdly long. However, this prototype doesn't have an outside screen, and I think it's clearly that TCL should work with. Like the other TCL phone revealed, this phone gonna have a quad camera and an LED flash. This product is still a prototype, but we are clearly looking that TCL is trying to develop a folding phone that is enough affordable for people to buy. One of my favorite revelations is the OnePlus concept, designed with the same orange papaya leather used by McLaren and its supercar, and similar of what Huawei did with the Mate 30 Pro and Porsche. The particularity of this phone is the possibility to hide the camera. There is an incredibly thin slice of material called electrochromic glass over the phone rear camera that turn opaque and transparent when voltage is applied. It's the same technology we can find on McLaren cars. That shift from opaque and transparent happened in 0.7 seconds. We have more and more cameras on smartphones, 3, 4, 5, with good or less good integration, and the idea behind the technology is, instead of to have a camera, we will have an entire black piece of glass. That for me beautiful and very practical. This feature also has the ability to act like a neutral density filter for the camera to put the photo a little bit darker. This is useful when shooting scene with excessive lighting that would oversize result in overexposed shots. I think the idea is great because we will have more and more camera on smartphone, and I think maybe this technology could also be used in order to hide the front camera. I think OnePlus shows that they can innovate, and also they are very cool. Usually, when you heard about a lead device, that means a device with a bad deal for the user with low specs. But it's clearly not the case for this Galaxy S10 Lite. The Galaxy S10 Lite is a little bit different despite the lead designation. In fact, these specs are quite impressive. This phone has a Snapdragon 855 processor, 6 or 8 GB of RAM with a 4500 mAh battery. The Galaxy S10 Lite in some regard is even better than the Galaxy S10. That's confusing, I know. The real goal of this device is to be considered as an affordable flagship. The S10 Lite go even further in the direction of affordable flagship with its looks. This device looks less premium than the Galaxy S series with a mid-range phone look. Instead of to use glass or plastic, they use what they call Glastick, which is the fusion of both. Aside from being larger than the Galaxy S10, the 6.7-inch AMOLED display is only a Full HD resolution with a flat screen. The Galaxy S10 Lite has a great 48 megapixel camera with a great dynamic range, a macro lens, and an ultra-wide camera. I'm a little bit disappointed about this Galaxy S10 Lite because this phone gonna keep a last year spec into an early 2020 phone, you know. This phone will be easily surpassed by the new Galaxy S11, which is gonna be revealed in February 2020. Also, don't hesitate to watch my previous video about my revelation of the Galaxy S11. But, you know, even though I'm disappointed, it's still a very good phone with a good screen, a good camera, but also a lot of compromises. As well as the affordable version of the Galaxy S10, Samsung took to CES 2020 to unveil the Galaxy Note 10 Lite. As well as the Galaxy S10 Lite, this phone gonna have a 6.7-inch screen, flat instead of curved, 3 rear cameras, and also a 4500 mAh battery capacity. The display will be in Full HD instead of Quad HD, but with a smaller hole punch. But bizarrely, this phone has a completely different camera setup to the Galaxy S10 Lite. Instead of the 48 megapixel, we are looking at the 12 megapixel main sensor, and the macro camera has been swapped for a classic 2-time telephoto. Also, the choice of the chipset is different because instead of the very old Snapdragon 855, we will have on the Note 10 a 2-year-old chipset, the Exynos 9810, that we can find on the very old S9. So this new phone is the cheapest phone to come with a stylus. So if you like the business-centric from the Galaxy Note, but you don't want to break your bank, it may be a great phone for you. So this is all the smartphone I like at the CES. So, you know, don't hesitate to comment for letting me know what do you think about this smartphone and the CES in general, and also the product reveal. And if you have time, don't hesitate to correct my English. So if you like this video, don't hesitate to like, share and subscribe. So that's all for me. See you later. Take care of you. Au revoir.